Hello there. My name is Amber, and I'm 19 years old. I want to talk about how my cat ended up causing me to get pregnant.
Do I have to do this? I'm my mom's favorite. My sister made me pay for it. I made my teacher hide in the bathroom. I have a fear of faces. He was 20 and I was only 14. Jesus Christ, okay. My parents divorced and made me choose. Fucking Ronald McDonald looking ass. My cat got me pregnant. Okay, I'm not a biologist, but I'm not.
I want to talk about how my cat ended up causing me to get pregnant. I know that sounds really out there, but I promise you, it makes more sense if you keep listening.
Okay, I want to hear her excuse for this clickbait. I don't know what she's going to come up with. Let's play some share your story bingo. What do you think is going to happen?
I want to first tell the slightly crazy tale of my mother first, as unfortunate events seem to run in the family. For quite a long time, she was with a man named Jack.
Jack is a total stud. Look at him.
And they dated all through high school, and even a few years after that. My mother got a tip from one of her friends, however, that he was seeing someone else on the side.
How is that related? Right, so there are a series of unfortunate events in your family, like your mom getting cheated on, and you fucking your cat.
After another tip-off about another woman at his home, she walked in on him with another woman. Needless to say, she dumped him on the spot. Now the friend who tipped her off, his name was Mark. Mark and Jack had been close friends as well. It wasn't too long before they were both dating instead. They were together for over 2 years.
Why is this important to the story? Just tell us how you your cat. Nobody cares, okay?
Things were never that perfect, however, when she got a call on her phone. That call was from Jack. He told her that he wasn't calling to provoke her, but that his mother had wanted to see her. He made up some story about how his mother was showing early symptoms of dementia and was asking about her, apparently still thinking they were together.
And he, for some fucking reason, decided to sabotage their relationship. And that made you fuck a cat. Okay, this is all a very cool story, but I still don't understand how is that related to your getting pregnant with a cat. Why did you in the first place? Like, his mother with dementia still thinks that they're dating. Fucking, I don't care, man. Like, fucking, who cares? You broke up, like, I don't know how many years ago. Fucking, get over it, dude.
When she arrived at the house and knocked on the door, Jack was the one to answer and let her in the house. Unsurprisingly, Jack's mother didn't appear to be there. When my mother turned to demand what Jack was playing at, he suddenly pushed against her and started to kiss her.
Isn't that like a crime?
My mother wasn't sure what to do when she got home. She was unsure if she should tell Mark about what had happened or not. Jack hadn't done anything too bad to her, but it was possible he could become a problem in the future.
Ah, yes. Should I do something about this guy wanting to...
You violated the law.
Me? Of course not. Why would you?
She was still debating on when to tell him about a week later, but then she found out she was pregnant.
Excuse me. So... Wait a minute. That don't make sense to me.
But then Jack decided to completely destroy their relationship. He sent messages to my father with pictures of him and my mother together from that day he pushed himself on her. I guess he had hidden some sort of camera somewhere and taken footage from it, conveniently cutting out the parts where she pushed him away.
Again, isn't that a very highly illegal? Really, it's like, call the cops. What is he going to do?
Mark was upset over this, and my mother desperately tried to explain to him what had really happened. He began to doubt that the baby was even his, which it was, obviously, but he couldn't be reasoned with. My mom was about 5 months pregnant when they got divorced.
Why did they feel the need to, like, put that up in, like, big bold letters?
She decided to stay single and get a job to support herself, refusing to let a man hold her back anymore.
Again, this is I'm almost halfway through the video, but this has nothing to do with anything that's in the title or just anything.
She was a strong female role in my life growing up, and it almost made up for the lack of a father figure in my life.
Look, man, I'm all for, like, minorities and whatever, but you having a rough childhood does not explain you dunking your cat, alright? Did they, like, upload the wrong video?
I never had any siblings in my life, but I did have my cousin. My mother's sister came around a lot after my father left. She always tended to bring her own kid, who was around the same age as I was. So I always saw my cousin as almost like a sibling.
Okay, never mind. I thought it's going to be, the Alabama route, them cousins and sisters.
Things got a little weird when he told me one day, around the time we were teenagers, that he believed he loved me.
Never mind.
Things got tense between us, and we stopped hanging out as much, for obvious reasons.
Again, nobody cares. Just tell us the fucking story, alright? Like, they're on the YouTube rewind. 10 minutes and 12 seconds.
I met him at the local pet shop, where I was picking up some wild bird seed. We wound up exchanging numbers, and from then on, it was history. We met up all the time when we were both available. When I graduated from high school, he showed up after the ceremony and presented me with a little kitten.
Oh, kitten, mate.
And the kitten...
The kitten? I'm me, a little kitten, mate.
That's why I said yes when he asked me to marry him, of course.
The cat of Lucas.
I had originally started taking birth control pills, but it turns out the extra estrogen in them caused me to have severe migraines, and my blood pressure shot up.
Okay, this is like the fourth subplot in this entire video. But still, there's nothing about... nothing about the fucking cat or anything.
My cousin had become a prominent issue in my life after I got married. He refused to let this infatuation thing go, and harassed me and my husband all the time. He would constantly come over, uninvited, and cause a scene.
Just lock him out of the house. Like I don't know, get a fucking cease and desist.
Everything just got worse when I found out I was pregnant. My husband went ballistic, claiming it couldn't be his because we had been using protection. He had the nerve to accuse me of sleeping with my cousin and getting pregnant that way. I was so upset that he would assume the worst of me.
Comparing to what it actually is, it is not the worst.
I sat down at the park, where I usually feed the birds.
That's a butterfly.
Trying to come up with how this could have happened. I kept puzzling over this until it was near evening, and I had to go back home. I decided to check the condoms we had. Maybe they had expired or something? When I jumped out the packages to examine them, I noticed little marks on the wrappers.
Okay, you can suck. The level of clickbait. I kind of respect it. But at the same time, fuck you. My house got my car pregnant, and now I'm dating a wall. What? Is he quoting someone? Just trying to be funny. Next story. My couch got me pregnant. I gave birth. Oh god. Edit. Teams for likes. Edit 2. Dang, we got 845. This is the most like I ever gotten to see him. Edit 3. I never got this many likes. Wow. I ate a muffin and became a pregnant muffin. Wow. Have you tried becoming a comedian yet? First of all, how did a cat get you pregnant? It's another species. Second of all, here is one of my stories. Shut down this channel, please. Third is all of the channel's videos is fake. You know, he might be onto something. The game of Among Us ruined my family. Oh god.
Hi, I'm Dolly.
Oh my god. What the fuck is that thing? That is that is the most fucking terrifying thing I've ever seen.
My life was pretty much normal until my family and I made the huge mistake of playing an Among Us game. It completely ruined my family, to the point where my mom and dad don't speak to each other anymore.
Well, they've turned into gamers.
If you're wondering how it came down to that, stay tuned until the end of the video.
I fucking love like these cash grab stuff. Like if you just look at the fucking amount of ads. This is a 12-minute long video and it has like 7 ads in it.
Just like any other kid when Among Us boomed, I played it a ton with my friends. We'd have so much fun, and I really loved being the imposter and winning games.
Oh, God.
I was especially good at being a detective too. And my friends would always say I was so big-brained whenever I cracked the case on who the imposter was.
This is so fucking cringe. Oh god. You can tell that this was written by like some 60-year-old guy in his basement.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this, but I have 7 other siblings. Crazy, right? There's Dixie, Dario, Daisy, Dylan, Dipper, Dee Dee, and the youngest, Bob. You're probably wondering why everyone except Bob has a name starting with D.
She's adopted.
Anyways, one day I asked my family to come play a game of Among Us together, and we all got ready in the living room. It was also perfect since there were 10 of us, so we could have a full game. We got our phones out, sat on the...
Okay, I'm not even going to like bother trying to explain what is going on. I don't know. I feel like this just has to be like a mistake, but also the people in the back can very clearly see what's going on. But
The first game was pretty funny. No one really knew how to play the game, so it was mostly
10 MacBooks. Holy shit, they're fucking bowling, my god. Also, who actually cares? Like I doubt that anyone who clicked on the video wanted to hear him talking about fucking... I don't care about that. I just want to see your parents' divorce notice.
And I was trying to convince my mom that Dad had killed someone. Dad tried to defend himself and say it was actually me who had been killed. But then Mom just suddenly voted for Dad, and the crewmates lost the game. I was happy since I had won as an imposter, but then I froze because suddenly Mom and Dad were arguing. "You never trust me," yelled Dad. He was red in the face. "Of course I don't trust you," replied Mom quietly.
Wait, what is the fucking ominous music in the background? And this video is about how a game of Among Us ruined your family. Among Us, coming to us from Five Nights at Freddy's fan. Whoever mad their family playing Among Us is lucky. To mothers and fathers, never be angry. Being lost in a game doesn't matter, win or lose. What matters is having fun. I have 9 siblings. We sure do believe you. Hey, he suffers enough, leave him alone. You don't know what Among Us is, nerd. The PC player, let's play Roblox and more. Okay, I'm sorry. I know this is not what the video is about, but this is amazing.
What a lovely morning it is. I hope I don't have to get out of bed today.
Don't look up the 25th island of the Greece. 25th Greek island. Yeah, I guess. Bye. I don't know.